Email. Let's talk about this because this is going to be one of the realm of our digital sales topics, and we're going to be talking about using your client list and your email list and using it in a smart way. Now, I only send out a email to my client list about once a month. I've found that if I send out more than that, the engagement goes down substantially. And when it comes to email, this is your chance to conjure up new sales from already existing clients. It's always cheaper to sell to an already existing client than it is to get a brand new client. So whenever it comes to email, I want to throw out some basic principles here, okay? You have to, if you're going to send an email to a client, whether they love you or like you or not, you have got to have content that interests them. Meaning, just in that subject line about what you do and how you do it, you've got to reel them in with that. It can't just be something like, look at these shiny car pictures, or we ceramic coated this blah blah blah. That's of note. They know instantly that you're trying to sell to them. Most of the time with email marketing, you want to share value. Meaning, you're going to give them some sort of information or knowledge or a special offer. Doesn't mean it has to be a discount, but a special offer that brings them value that pertains to their lives. A lot of people, for some reason, a lot of people have added me to their email list for their detailing business, and I'm not really sure why. But a lot of people, it's just a pure sale. And in a perfect world, at least 3 out of 4 emails you send need to be about value. They need to be about you bringing value to them. And you do that by creating engaging content and offering them something about their car. It may be 5 steps to keep your car cleaner in the winter. You don't have to make the subject line that, but that should be the engaging content. And tell them the easiest ways to clean their car in the winter. Talk about rinseless wash. Talk about getting a glass coating to increase their visibility. How to get rock salt and the chemicals that they pour on the roads off the car as quickly as possible so it doesn't cause problems later on. It doesn't have to be some incredibly well-written, perfect piece of literary awesomeness, but it does have to translate value from yourself to the client. Now, one of the things that people feel like is that if they aren't selling to them every single time, they're missing out. But it is more important to get their eyes back on you than to strictly sell to them and push them in every way possible. Because if you're bringing value to them and you're actually bringing information that's helping to make their life better, that is so much more powerful than just trying to sell to them. Because people can see through that very quickly. Oh, you're trying to sell to me? Okay, whatever. They just move on. That's all there is to it. They don't care about it. They're not excited about it. They're not thinking about you. Oh, those people are trying to sell to me. Whereas if you're giving value to them and you're sharing value with them, they get excited about that. People will get pumped about that if you're bringing something that's truly valuable to them. Whenever you make these emails, make sure that you are also making them personable. Put a picture of yourself working on a car in there. Remind them of who they're working with. Remind them that there is a person behind the polisher. There's a person behind the bottle of coating. And that's going to create a more personal connection to you and them. You don't want to just throw it out there and seem like you're some mechanical machine. And, I get emails from all types of companies, but some of the newsletters I sign up for because they're things that interest me and pertain to me, some of them aren't. But some of the emails that I get, even from multi-million or billion-dollar companies, just boggle my mind. And it's like, this is just a blatant trying to get me to click and buy something pitch. There's no value at all to this. And it always has just confused me why even these big multi-million, billion-dollar companies are doing this. Now, a lot of the reason why they're doing this is because they have so many subscribers that if they shoot an email out there that's just a blatant direct sale, they're still going to get some direct sales from it. And I think that makes them lazy in some ways. And that I know I can shoot an email and sell $80,000 worth of product just off the email. Let's just do that then. Okay, let's make some money. But if they were to actually increase the value to the subscribers, I would actually open the emails more often and be more involved in the company. And that's something that I want everyone to understand, is that you have got to be personable. You've got to give that value to your clients, and you have to make sure that whenever you're intruding in that personal space of theirs, and that's what an email is, it's personal space to people. It's something valuable to them. It's something that's almost intimate in this openly digital social media world, is their email. So they've given you permission to send you this by doing business with them or signing up for this newsletter. Now it is time to create value for them and make sure that you are worthy to be within that door. Now, I always got to go back to this one. Specialty. Remember, you're a specialist. Whatever you specialize in needs to be the core of the value and the education that you're bringing to that content. So if you're a paint correction ceramic coating specialist, talk about things like how to maintain your ceramic coated car, fastest way to wash your ceramic coated car, touch-ups that may be needed to your ceramic coated car. How often does my ceramic coated car need maintenance? Why paint correction can make an older car look new again. These can all be subject lines to where you're educating and you're sharing and you're giving value to these clients rather than just trying to land a quick, easy, cheap sale. Push the value. The value is more important than anything else when it comes to this. Now, I'm not even going to write this down, but have good content, have good grammar, have a decent layout of these emails whenever you write it there. It doesn't have to be perfect. It does not have to be just groundbreaking, but it does need to be something that is compelling to them, and you don't want to lose them because of bad grammar. Space out your sentences so that people can read it easier. Don't make a huge wall of text, because the huge wall of text is a huge turnoff to people. So make sure you're going through your due diligence and you're taking care of those things. But if you do that, email can be a very valuable tool to stay in contact with your clients and make sure you're getting that recurring business from them.